you don't know my situation. I don't know your situation. So I'm not going to compare our situations. You get what I'm saying? I like to know where people stand so I know how to treat you accordingly.
Baby trying to do it, I'm just doing me. I be working hard and he just want it free.
Be competitive with yourself. What's going on, guys? Jsean, and just want to kind of talk about some quick topic real quick. I wanted to kind of say something that's hopefully can motivate somebody. No matter how simple this may seem, it can feel difficult to a lot of people when you're going through something. So for me personally, ever since towards the end of last year, I actually had a lot of crazy experiences, a lot of downs actually. And I just want to be that person to kind of show you that no matter what those downs are, you can still be on top. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that get to your head so much to the point where you stop moving and stop believing and stop trusting in the process. I don't know how you guys are as far as being somebody who believes in a higher power, believes in God, but I do. And sometimes it's very hard to see what to go through something in this life and to make sense of it. All I can say is you're not supposed to make sense of everything that happens in this life. And the things you can't make sense of, that's when you give it to God, especially give it to God and let it be and do the best you can and move forward and trust the process. So I had a lot of downs this year. I mean, on the internet, it may not look like it because, I mean, I don't share negativity. I try not to. I don't want to sit here and talk about things that make you feel down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to share those type of experiences unless we're in a discussion about it. So for me, I just feel like a lot of these things that happen, and some of it happened back to back, like no joke, like back to back to back to back to the point where it's like, man, again, this feels like almost like bad luck type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's on that level where it's so repetitive. But every time it's like no matter how low I go, whatever my pick me up is always even greater, right? So check this out. Imagine like you being on this level in life, right? And I'm gonna keep my hand here. This is where I am in life, right? Something bad happens and you fall down, right? But this is where I was from the beginning. And then something good happens and I go up a bit, right? So now I'm up here. And then something bad happens again, right? But my bounce back, my come up ends up being even more. So I'm slowly going down, but as I go down, I come up so big that I'm actually going up little by little. And a lot of times it don't feel that way. It doesn't feel that way because when things are hard, you only see the hard part. You're not even realizing that you're incrementally growing. You know what I'm saying? So even in my personal life, right, my situation from even some few years back, I was looking at it like, dang, man, like, I really like multiplied in many different ways that it's just like from living situations to anything. It's just like just life outside of this internet stuff. I'm talking about real life stuff that people go through. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, sometimes like y'all got to sit back and stop feeling so sorry for yourself and upset and really take a step back and look at where you are, right? And I'm pretty sure if you get all the now out of the way and just really look at how blessed you are, you really see how blessed you are and like how things have changed in your favor and you just don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't realize how much you've come up. And that's okay. The reason I think it's okay because I don't think you should ever settle. If it's in your heart to grow more and want more, then keep doing more. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to feel like, man, I want more and I don't feel like I grew anything or I ain't where I want to be at. That's cool because it shows that you still have potential. It still shows that you're not satisfied. It still shows that you can grow and have room to grow. I don't take that as a sign of being ungrateful. I just take it as a sign of you're not being settled and satisfied and your spirit is like haunting you about it, basically like telling you not to let go of whatever you're aiming for higher. Now, if you want more because you see somebody else have it or you want more because you're jealous, you're envious, that's a whole different type of situation. I'm not encouraging that type of hating behavior, right? I'm talking about within yourself. This is why I always say make sure you do everything at top level. Top level basically means the top, the best, the most you could ever do, right? Then I say your top level. And I say that because everybody's level is different, right? And I say you're only competing with yourself because at the end of the day, you don't know my situation. I don't know your situation. So I'm not going to compare our situations. You get what I'm saying? You could be very well off more than me. You could be less than me, but we have a different race. All you have to worry about is how you are finishing your race, how you're approaching your race, your obstacles. Are you aiming to get better than you? Well, if you do better than you just did in any moment of your life, yesterday, today, then you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Count your blessings. Be grateful for where you are and where you're going, and always or never forget that and keep moving forward. That's all I can really say about that. At the end of the day, it's your choice to put that extra effort in. You're not going to get it just because you asked for it. You have to put the effort in, even if it's just a mental thing, even if it's just a mind over matter thing. Put your efforts into it. Efforts don't necessarily only mean physical efforts. It means the way you think about it, the way you approach it, the way you conversate about it, the way you speak about it and put it into existence. It's just a journey, and just be positive. I can literally make all these types of videos about all the negative things that happened to me in the recent months. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's so stressful. It's to the point where there's times I was like, man, I felt like I wanted to quit. Like it's just too much back to back that I almost couldn't compute this stuff in my head and register it and get past it. You know what I'm saying? And every time I would something like that happen, it's like, man, super blessed. You know what I mean? Like above and beyond. You know what I mean? Like it's so many things that I even want to share, but it's so personal, so I don't really want to share certain things on the internet. But it's just like, man, all I can say is anything that I've been advancing in, it's just like I took losses in those same departments even bigger, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like you just got to stay humble, remain positive, prayed up, prayerful, and when it's out of your hands, you just give it to God. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? And so far, it's been working great. So far, I appreciate every step of the way. Yeah, and one thing I want to say too is if you have any type of negativity around you, the world is full of negativity, right? But if you can avoid negativity in certain people, get away from that stuff, man. It's like poison. It's poison. It's like imagine you trying to like quit smoking, but everybody around you smoke. It's very hard. You know what I'm saying? And the thing of it is when people all smoke together is they have common interests, whether it be smoking or doing other things. If you choose and start realizing that you're doing things different than your peers, it's because maybe that you guys are actually just growing apart. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that you're growing into two different people, and that's okay. It's just that's why a lot of times you'll see people keeping people around because of circumstances, but they're not really good for them, and they start making excuses for them. I'm kind of past that in my age and experience that I just feel like if you're not good for me, you're just not good for me, and I'm not making excuses for it. You know, it's not down talking nobody. It's not putting your nose down or up at somebody thinking you're better than somebody. It's just that you've become somebody different. Like for me, I'm trying to elevate in a different kind of way, and a lot of people that I know of, like, I just don't feel like we see eye to eye. And I feel like I need to be around people that make me excited, that make me, not make me like literally make me do something. It's almost just like, it's just like, it's like it's like encouragement that's not actually encouragement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it just gets me pumped. I want to be pumped about stuff. You know what I mean? Like on the part of town that I'm in, it's like there's not a lot of people I feel like are like on my vibe. You know, that's why I want to go to different places and experience different types of people and environments. I'm that type of person. I want to feel like, damn, this feels like it. This feels like the type of vibe I'm trying to be around. You know what I mean? Like I want to get like excited about where I'm at, the people I'm around. You know what I mean? I've been doing it lately. I've been going into different places and meeting people that I'm like, damn, I love the energy. I like the whole vibe and everything, you know. So yeah, just I challenge y'all to just surround yourself around positivity, positive energy. I'm telling you right now, negative energy and people getting around people who only talk about the negative situations ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's like a group of people with the same problems ain't gonna get you out of the problem. You got to get out of the circle of problems to get past the problems. You get what I'm saying? So I look at it like I don't care who you are. If you ain't good for me, you're just not good for me. So with that being said, I could ramble all day long. I got like a little podcast joint that I want to talk more deep about stuff like this, and I want to have an interaction. I don't care if it's one person, male, female. It doesn't even matter about the age or none of that. I got a lot of life experiences about a whole array of different things, and I'm pretty diverse in my experiences, and you know what I mean, it'd be dope to kind of open that up and really get that going. I've just been so lazy about it. Not lazy, just overwhelmed by other things about it, I would say. But yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna cut this short. I just want to make this more of a positive thing. Not downing anybody, just do the best you can do, man. Look what year it is, man. It's do the best you can do in 2022. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, make sure you do everything at top level, at your top level. And remember, you're no competition with anybody except yourself. So make sure your next move is your best move, or at least your better move. Until next time, later.